Hi, and welcome to Aiken Adventures.
Today we're taking you to Foley, Alabama.
If you're just now joining us on Aiken Adventures, we typically make videos in Florida. And we're taking you to see all the best things that there are to do and all the best places all around Florida. But today, we've stepped just over the Florida line into Alabama to a little town called Foley, Alabama. But Foley, although it is kind of a small town, has a dynamic tourism industry. And there are lots of things to do all over Foley, Alabama. So we're gonna take you to see just a few of them today.
Our first stop today is my favorite thing to do anytime we go to a town, and that is the Tanger Outlets. So this outlet is really nice because it has a lot of the really good stores. And so most of the time I look for certain stores like Old Navy and Gap. This one has an H&M. I think it's pretty new as well. It looks like they are putting in a lot of other new stores too. There's a food court, a Starbucks. So all of those good things that you want to look for when you go to an outlet. And then there's always Forever 21, which I'm almost 31. So Forever 21's clothes don't really impress me that much. But their jewelry is actually pretty good and it's cheap. So outlet Old Navies are always so much better than regular Old Navies because they have a lot more stuff on clearance. And it seems like there's a lot better options too.
One of the things that's really awesome about the design of this particular set of outlets is that the restrooms are so easy to locate. They have big giant signs on the side of the building. I think that's a really important thing. My favorite part of any shopping center is the food court.
Yes.
So let's go see what they have in the food court. We have other lunch plans today because there's some pretty exciting places to eat in Foley. But ordinarily this is where I would be hanging out while Elena and Vivian wander all around the shopping centers.
So whoever designed this outlet was really, really smart because TJ Maxx is in the very middle. It's the very heart of the outlets, which I think is genius because we all love TJ Maxx. They have this really interesting part in the middle where there's a place to do mini golf and a carousel and a playground. So if you have kids, then this is a really, really great option.
The next stop on our list is called the Park at OWA and downtown at OWA. And actually, maybe they call it OWA or maybe they call it AWA. Or OWA, I don't know. So the radio that's playing or the whatever radio station they have going on confirmed that it's called the Shops at OWA.
OWA.
So that's it. This place can't be that old because we've only been gone from this, from the panhandle of Florida for only a few years. We lived here not long ago. And I don't remember this place existing then, but it's already the #1 tourist destination in Foley. And it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna show it to you. And you might wanna come here. There's an amusement park and there is a downtown area with some shops. And you can tell that there's a plan for there to be more development in this area because there's a huge amount of infrastructure that connects from here to over near where the outlets were, that highway that we were just on. And then also we noticed that this is so brand new that most of the places are still fairly vacant. You can tell that there's still a lot of development happening around here. So maybe by the time you get here, it'll be a little more developed. There'll be even more stores than there currently are.
So they have a Paula Deen's family kitchen here. We were so excited to see that. We love Paula Deen's, and we just went to one last night actually.
So at Paula Deen's restaurant, they do family style dining.
And usually the way it works is that there are 2 different options on the menu. Usually you can pick between 2 main dishes, and then you can get 4 sides, or you can do 3 main dishes and get 4 sides. And it's like $20 a person, and then you also get a dessert. And so you can share all of those things.
Yeah, and the sides are unlimited as well. We don't have time to do the amusement park today, so you're gonna have to settle for shots from outside the gate because we don't have tickets to go in, and we're meeting some people for lunch at one of our other destinations for Foley. Something that we noticed that's going to be super exciting at this particular amusement park is that they have an indoor water park that they're currently building. So maybe by the time you get here, it'll be up and running. That sounds really awesome, especially for those rainy summer days. And many of you know that rain can be really predictable in the middle of the summer in the South. Occupying the next spot on our list for Foley, Alabama is Lamberts Cafe, the home of the throwed roll. So what's really cool about Lamberts Cafe is that there are only like 3 of them in the entire country. The other 2 in Missouri, and this is the only one in Alabama. It's right here in Foley. And they serve really generous portions in family style. And what that means is that you order one of your entrees per person. I don't think you're even allowed to share.
No, you're
you
not
might be
allowed to
right
share
about
them.
that. But then they have pass-arounds, and those are an unlimited supply. They bring them around to your table throughout your meal, and you can have as much of them as you want.
They're basically like sides, so side dishes.
Yeah,
is what
so it's like
are.
fried potatoes and okra and maybe black-eyed peas and collard greens are the pass-arounds. And then they have some premium sides on top of that that are included with your meal. You got butter. The pass-arounds have started to arrive. Yay, there's fried okra on my table. The food has arrived.
Yay, we're so excited. We have all the things on our plates right now.
All right, we got the special today, which is the hamburger steak. And then they bring some pass-arounds with the hamburger steak, which is the fried potatoes, boiled cabbage, and the black-eyed peas. So, oh, and there's a macaroni thing here
Yeah, it's
as
like
well.
tomatoes and macaroni.
Yeah, and we got our next serving of fried okra as well. It's great. The next stop on our tour of Foley, Alabama today is the Railroad Museum, which is ranked number 2 on TripAdvisor for best attractions in Foley, which tells me that it was probably ranked number 1 for a long time until the new shopping center was introduced pretty recently. this was obviously an operational train depot when it was first built, and now it serves as a museum to the railroad industry. And it was free admission, so that was a pleasant surprise and welcomed. All right, so we walked around to the back and there is a model train exhibit inside, but it turns out that even though the sign on the side says it's open Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, it's only open on Saturdays right now, which I guess we can only assume is because of COVID, so that's too bad. But hey, at least Vivian had a really great time playing with this little train over here. She thought it was like her own personal playground. Luckily though, the train museum is right in the heart of the historic downtown area in Foley. So we're gonna walk over there and take a look at what is over there.
So I absolutely love the Drowsy Poet. It's this coffee place and it's in Pensacola. That's where it originated from. But I was so excited to find one in Foley, Alabama. So I got me an iced coffee and I'm ready to enjoy it.
Hi, this is Anthony and Elena.
If you've enjoyed this video, then we invite you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon as you follow us for all of our adventures around Florida.